gentlemen, welcome back to Between the Sharks. I just returned home to Atlanta and I'm a wanted man. Now I intended only to be gone 2 more weeks, but it's been another 6 weeks and I returned. Certified mail and signs posted on my front door. That's right, I'm an outlaw. I'm a lone criminal now. I've been here many years, but I have never, ever attracted the attention of the code man. But he came around and he posted a violation on my door. While I live in an unincorporated county, I'm not in a city, and I don't really believe in county code acting like a homeowners association. There does need to be a recourse if there are abandoned, derelict property. They do have a thing about grass and weeds over 12 inches, and I think, boy howdy, man, do we have our work ahead of us. I don't know if any of the lawnmowers run, and unfortunately last time I was here, my little electric lawnmower that I actually kind of like wasn't working, so I took it apart. I think it's still apart in the garage. We can have to check. Yeah.
Right where I left you.
As a great Southern philosopher once said, if you've ever cut your lawn and found a car, you might be a redneck. We're there. It's over waist high. We're at like 3 feet and change, and whatever this guy is an overachiever. Hey pal. This mower we found abandoned at the ranch. It had been sitting for like 17 years and we cobbled it back together, and it worked all last year. See if we can get it to work all this year. If you want to see that video, it's actually, I think it's pretty good. I also rode it a mile home, and it's the world's loudest lawnmower. Holy Moses, there's gas in there. That doesn't check out. It does have a flat though. That does. All right, these things are game changers. Will you hold there, little buddy? Hi-ya! Good enough for us. All right, we gotta figure this out. No, we don't. We just gotta drive over it with some spinning blades. We're gonna unleash 12 horsepower fury from the 1993 Murray riding lawnmower. You can do it. Can you do it? Let's see what we got. Any? How long has it been in there? Who knows? There's not much. I'm bringing it back here. Oh wait, there's some. Haha. It's only a few months old. Still got 2 or 3 octanes. A minor improvement goes a long way when things are really bad. But this is still really bad. So what we have here is a layer cake of leaves, apparently cardboard I left out, and pollen cakes. The chemistries all got scattered for the hot tub, and the hot tub lid got blown into smithereens. Those aren't tadpoles, gang. Those are like little bloodsuckers waiting to happen. That's right, mosquito larvae. Generally speaking, this little Ryobi guy has been great to me, and I have not been great to it. All right, I did everything wrong. I left the fuel open. It's on choke. Let's see if this thing will forgive me and bark off anyway. Has for years, so if it doesn't, I can't be mad at it. But I'm still hopeful. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't deserve that, but I'm thrilled about it. That's ancient gas fired up on the second pull. Like, that's awesome. It is gonna pour in like 5 minutes. We're gonna get 5 minutes worth of work done, if we can. All right, gang, the rain is coming in, and I just ran out of gas, both mostly literally, but also semi-figuratively. I was thinking about this the whole time I did it, and you know, it got this bad because I didn't do anything to it. But does it matter? Like, in the scheme of things? Like, no. I was out adventuring. I was living my life. This particular adventure happened to like take me to California for a few months, and then I got to drive that Camaro across the country. But even still, like, you don't need a good reason. If you don't feel like doing it, or you're having a hard time and you're on the couch eating chips, your projects are not the thing you should feel bad about. It would have lasted another year if I'd left the leaves on. It would have been fine. I just felt like doing it today. So life's hard enough, gang. Don't be hard on yourself. I'm gonna take the sump pump, drop it in here. So that is already flowing some scummy water. We'll just let it do its thing. Gross. Swamp water. Ugh. Well, I'm already gross, so maybe I ought to muck this thing out. Gross. What is that? Do I even want to know? Okay, stick. Whew. It's all pollen. Gross. Believe it or not, we cleaned it out pretty well. I'm gonna hit it with the pressure washer real quick, knock all the stuff loose, then we gotta semi-fill it up and see if it works at all, and then we'll decide what to do with it after that. Better than it was. The sun is setting. It's a lovely evening. Maybe we'll actually finish a project that's been sitting out here as long as it took that box to disintegrate. Got these dangly lights here. Most of them aren't working. But we can rectify that with this many. So I can't say for absolute certain, but I think I bought these replacement bulbs like a year ago. I guess today was the day. All right, gang, the grill is lit for the first time of the season. The porch is in acceptable condition. I'm not wading through piles and piles of leaves. The hot tub is hot tubbing and the sun is setting. Remember, better doesn't always mean perfect, and sometimes perfect's not worth it. Make it good enough for you and move on to what's more important. All right, we'll see you next time on Between the Sharks.